Well, hello there, recreational therapists. Nathan Lamaster here from Smart CEUs Hub. Guys, this episode is going to be a little different because guess where I'm at? Alright, this is Faulkner Park. It's a outdoor space near where I live in Tyler, Texas, and there's this mountain bike trail that has a great hiking trail along with it through this wooded area. And today for the episode, since we were talking about nature-based interventions and recreational therapy and how we can use some of these, I would like to show an actual intervention that can be used in these beautiful spaces, because hopefully you have something like this where you live and you can take your clients there, because man, nature can be a huge blessing and can make a difference in a lot of people's lives. Guys, without further ado, let's dive on in. So what are nature-based interventions? Nature-based interventions refer to the therapeutic activities that are done in nature that help to improve a client's emotional, physical, spiritual, and emotional well-being. These can include therapeutic gardening, hiking and guided nature walks, wilderness therapy, eco-art services, animal and plant observation, outdoor mindfulness and yoga, and guided nature walks. And guess what? You don't need a national park. All you need is a walking trail, a nice outdoor space, and maybe even a courtyard or garden or something to make this a reality for your clients. So why does it work? The evidence. Research consistently points out the benefits of nature in the role of physical and mental rehabilitation. Some key outcomes are reduced anxiety and depression, reduced stress hormones and blood pressure, improved attention and executive functioning, increased physical activity and mobility, boosted mood and social connectedness. There's a reason people feel better out in nature. It's a boost to the therapeutic process. All right, let me show you an example of a therapeutic intervention called the guided nature walk. This is something you could do with your clients in your practice if you have an outdoor space somewhere. Guys, I'm going to go through the different steps. Enjoy the nice peaceful music in the background as we go through this. So the first step we're going to do, guys, is begin with a grounding breath. So that's really important. Take that breath in, close your eyes, and count to 4, and out, and in, and out. You hear those birds chirping, guys? This is awesome. All right, so what you should do is you should encourage silence or minimal talking during the walk. So if you have a group of people, ask them all to be quiet and just really focus on the sounds that nature provides. All right, during the walk, here's what you need to do. All right, you're gonna give some prompts to your clients. Some prompts that'll help them to really feel that groundedness and that connectedness to nature. So one would be, notice 3 things that you can hear. Notice one thing that you could smell, right? How does the breeze feel against your skin? What about the sunlight? All right, then you're gonna make sure you pause periodically for reflection. So you're gonna pick a spot, usually a beautiful spot by some water would be nice, or a nice open wooded area. There you can maybe even incorporate some journaling where people can sit around on a log somewhere and just journal away about what they're thinking, what they're feeling, those things that they're experiencing. And then you're going to end with a debrief and a discussion. Okay, so this works with people who have anxiety, PTSD, depression, burnout, chronic pain, you name it. So this is a great place for that. All right, now let's talk about some practical applications. Nature interventions can be adapted for various populations that you might serve, and doing it in various different types of ways. So for one, if you work with older adults, you might be doing some sort of seated nature observation from a porch or a garden someplace, or maybe there's a park in your town that you could go to. You could be taking veterans out on a nature walk, right? And they could be doing some journaling, expressing what's going on and how they're feeling and what their triggers are, those types of things. Could be outdoor peer groups even, okay? Youth people, so people that are young, all right? You might want to do a scavenger hunt in the woods. Those are really fun, okay? That could involve some problem solving, some teamwork, some other skills that you might be wanting to put together. You could do eco art. So that's taking like branches and leaves and rocks and things that you can find out in nature and making something from them. There's various different art activities that you can look up of how to do them, and that's a great way for self-expression. Okay, rehab settings. You might... All right, so now let's say you work in a rehab setting. You might want to do some outdoor stretching routines. So something, taking what you're doing inside the gym, but doing it outdoors instead. Or balance training, right? You could do that out in nature. I would argue even more so that you'll see the effectiveness because people actually want to do that. They look forward to being outdoors versus stuck in a gym somewhere. All right, so nature isn't just a one-size-fits-all modality. It is versatile, it can be adapted, it can be changed, and you could do various things using nature to achieve very similar results or even better results because people are enjoying doing it. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching episode number 34 of the Smart Start Recreational Therapy Insights YouTube channel. Guys, I enjoyed being out in nature today and showing you an intervention or two that you can use in your practice. Guys, if you haven't already and you like these videos, you find them helpful, hit that subscribe button on the video, on the channel, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you get notifications every single week when these come out on Mondays at 7 a.m. Central Time. Guys, I've had a blast doing these for you, and we are well on our way to getting to our 52 episode goal this year, and you'll have a whole year's worth of ideas and interventions for you to think about and grow from as a recreational therapist. Guys, happy Monday, and as always, recreational therapists, remember, stay classy.